welcome all of you to our 2024 Graduation Luncheon. This indeed is a wonderful day. It is a day filled with joy and rejoicing. So I would like to recognize the presence of our Managing Director, Mr. Chisha Folotiya, our guest of honor, Ms. Mulenga Kapwepwe, our Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Samuel Lungu, the Head Teacher, Ashford Academy, Mr. Noel Masona, our Rhodes Park School PTA Chairperson, Mr. Oswell Siazilo, the Deputy Head for Rhodes Park School Secondary, Mrs. Enala Mwene, Deputy Head, Ashford Academy, Mr. Mufuzi, Deputy Head, Rhodes Park School Primary Section, Mrs. Rita Sampa, and all protocol observed. I say welcome to all of you. Today we celebrate an important milestone in the lives of our dear students of the 2024 graduates. Dear 2024 graduates, your graduation from Rhodes Park School is a memorable occasion. This is a moment not just to reflect on your hard work and dedication over the past years, but also it is a testament to the support and encouragement of your families, friends, and teachers who have guided you along the way. As we look out at all of you, you look marvelous. We really appreciate the effort that went in for you to be adorned in such a splendid manner. And we look forward to you enjoying this day. I see you not just as students, but individuals who are filled with potential, ready to embark on new journeys. Each of you has faced challenges and triumphs, and today we celebrate your resilience and determination. You have grown not only in knowledge, but also in character, becoming thoughtful leaders and compassionate peers. Graduation is indeed a time for reflection. Think back, your first day at Rhodes Park School, your first day in Ashford Academy, the nervous excitement, the new friends, and the lessons learned, both in and out of the classroom. You have built community, and also this community will contribute to support you as you move on to the next chapter of your lives. I encourage you, dear 2024 graduates, to remain curious. The world is vast, filled with knowledge waiting to be explored. Never stop learning, whether in a formal setting or through experiences of life. Each moment is an opportunity for growth, and every challenge is a chance to learn something new about yourself and the world around you. As you set your sights on the future, carry with you the values that Rhodes Park School and Ashford Academy has instilled in you. Integrity, respect, a commitment to excellence. Use your education not just to better yourselves, but also to make a difference in the lives of others. Yes, indeed, whether through your future career, your community involvement, or simply in how you treat those around you, strive to leave a positive mark on the world. Lastly, I want to express my heartfelt congratulations. You have achieved so much, and I'm incredibly proud of each one of you. Please, I urge you to cherish this moment and the memories you have made here. The friendships, the laughter, the lessons, these will all stay with you for a lifetime. As you graduate today, know that you are not just leaving Rhodes Park School and Ashford Academy. You are taking part, you are a part of it, and you are taking it with you wherever you are going. Go forth with confidence and passion, and remember that we will always be cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to your brighter future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Keegan Kamchungu. I would like to invite our PTA chairperson, Mr. Oswald Siazilo. Please let's encourage him as he goes on stage.
The MD of the school and the guest of honor, please allow me to ride on the protocols already laid. To the students that are graduating, I want to think of this scenario. Not too long ago, a few decades ago, I sat in the chairs like you are, of course not as grumblers as these are, and a Bali came in front to speak. Guess what? That Bali looked very odd in our eyes. He was my age, and I can imagine how I look in your eyes. But don't worry, because I am going to speak to you about one thing, just one thing for a moment, and that is, in a world like this where we have so many things happening that are happening around us, extreme, moderate things, bad, good things going on around, the one thing that we need to do is to remain focused. So you will remain focused is what I'm going to talk about today. Remain focused. Think of this scenario. Once upon a time in a country somewhere, there was a super well-known factory for furniture. People used to produce all sorts of furniture from that factory. And there was one security guard who was employed, and he'd been there for so many years at the main gate or the main entrance. And he would check everything that goes out, everything that goes in. One day, one of the carpenters came out with a wheelbarrow and pushing it. In it was a small packet that was sealed. And the guard asked, "What is it that you are stealing in that small packet?" And the carpenter said, no, this is just some sawdust that I've collected. I need to use it at home for some reason. So he says, "Open it, I want to see." So he opened it, and he looked at it, and indeed there was sawdust in there. Then he told him, "Okay, please go." The following day, the same carpenter came with a wheelbarrow with a small packet in it, and he asked him the same question, "What are you carrying in that small packet?" And then he said, "There is sawdust in this packet." He checked in the packet, and indeed there was sawdust. Third day he came, same thing. Fourth day he came, same thing. Fifth day he came, same thing. On the sixth day, the guard said, "No. This time you are not going. I'm even going to put my foot on a wheelbarrow. You are not leaving until you tell me what you've been stealing. There's sawdust, yes, but tell me. And if you tell me what you've been stealing, the story will end here. I will not report you anywhere. I will not take you anywhere." And the guy said, "Okay, we make a deal. Yes, I'll tell you what I've been stealing. But promise, you will keep your promise. You will not take me anywhere." And then the guy says, the guard responded, "Yes, I will. I'll keep my promise." And the guy says, "I have been stealing wheelbarrows." Okay? He had been stealing wheelbarrows, and the guard was focused on the small parcel in a wheelbarrow. Each day, a wheelbarrow. Each day, 6 wheelbarrows went out. Boys and girls, there are so many small little things in life that will make you miss the big picture of life. Always remain focused on the big picture. What is the big picture in life? So many things. Yes, a lot of small things have to be done in life for you to achieve the bigger picture. But don't feel content. You have now graduated. This is grade 12. The human being's hierarchy of needs is that once you achieve something, it becomes a small thing. The bigger thing is ahead of you. So remain focused. Don't be distracted by small things. Don't always focus on things that are trivial, things that don't help you in any manner, but concentrate on the big picture of your life. You have to go to uni. You have to go to, you see, I also graduated as a grade 12. And when I did, I told myself I'd worked so hard. And this was great. I realize now, 34 years later, that I still have to work hard. So there is hard work ahead of us. Please always remember, focus on the big picture. This is the best part I like to say now. Having said that, and I know you listen, because you wouldn't have been here in the first place if you are not listening a lot. But now go and conquer the world. It's your time. You have made a good stepping stone. Grade 12 is behind you. Bigger things are coming in future. Go and tackle the bigger picture. Please remember what I've just said. And if you remember what I have just said, focus a moment and clap for me. Then we were listening. Thank you so much. Remember the bigger picture. Remember my story and remember the bigger picture. Go and conquer the world. Congratulations to you once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Siazilo. I would now like to invite Mr. Noah Masona, head teacher, Ashford Academy, to give his speech. Mr. Noah Masona, please.
The guest of honor, Ms. Mulenga Kapwepwe, the managing director of the Rhodes Park Schools Group, Mr. Folotiya, the general manager for Rhodes Park Schools Group, Mr. Mike Sanga, our chief academic officer for the Rhodes Park Schools Group, Mr. Samuel Lungu, the head teacher, Rhodes Park School, Mr. Kigan Kamchungu, the Rhodes Park School PTA chairperson, Mr. Siazilo, the deputy head teachers present, esteemed parents, teachers, and most importantly, our class of 2024. We are proud of you, and it's with immense joy and pride to see all of you today. It is your day. We are celebrating your achievements, and we are, for Ashford Academy, we are witnessing our second graduating class for our school. We are definitely looking forward to your exams, even as we are celebrating today. We're definitely looking forward to your exams. But we know the lessons do not end at the exams, but there are many lessons that you went through the Rhodes Park Schools group, whether at Rhodes Park School or at Ashford Academy. You being here today is a testament of your dedication to your work, your discipline, and we know you are going to achieve a lot of good things in future. For the Ashford Academy class of 2024, we, of course, started our journey in 2022 when you went there as the first class, the first senior grade 10 class. It was good to see all of you and to see you today. Others, of course, joined us along the way, each bringing in your unique talents to the school community. For the RPS group, this group graduating today, I know I left you in grade 9, and it's good to see you grown to be mature students who are ready for the community. We are looking forward to your great achievements in future. To the parents, I extend my deepest gratitude for your unwavering support, patience, and commitment, having played a crucial role in helping these young people to reach this point today. The sacrifices you've made, the guidance you've provided, and the encouragement you've given them have been very instrumental in shaping their lives. And we just continue wishing you can continue encouraging them and guiding them through. As a school, we are deeply appreciative of the trust you've given us to shape the lives of your children, and we will soon be letting them go, and you will receive them back as adults in society. As you live today, we know that the world beyond these walls is waiting for you, full of opportunities and challenges. Remember the lessons you've learned at Ashford Academy and at Rhodes Park School to face life with courage, to embrace every opportunity for growth, and to lead with empathy. The future is yours to shape, and we have no doubt that each of you will go on to achieve great things. On behalf of the entire Ashford Academy family, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Continue to shine and know that you will always have a home here at Ashford Academy. Congratulations, class of 2024. This is just a beginning of a new chapter in your lives. I now invite the Managing Director, Mr. Folotiya, to come and give his remarks. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Before I get started, let's do what we have to do these days. Days are passing. I have to remember these memories. Huh? Wave. And this side? This is one of my happiest days in the whole year. I get to have a special time with people that we have been with for years. Some of you brought us your children when they were literally babies. Literally, like back at Joseph Milwa Road, little ones. And now they're leaving us as adults. Some of you in here brought us your children to a brand new boarding school that we established on the outskirts of Lusaka, and you had the faith and belief in us that we are going to be the pioneers. I've been doing this job now for just over 30-something years, and I always feel blessed that I'm able to make a mark, employ people, educate people, and help to build Zambia. And every year I look forward to this one. Ashford is now a couple of years old. Ashford is no longer a new small school. Mr. Masona, Mr. Mafuzi? So last year when we had the graduation, Ashford had 8 grade 12s. This year there are 16 of you. Next year there'll be 30-something. So Mr. Masona, we look forward that next year, let's have our own graduation there at Ashford. I don't have much to say to the learners on this side. They've already heard from the 2 head teachers, and they'll be hearing from each other, as well as from our distinguished guests of honor. At this point, what I normally like to do is address the parents and guardians of the learners that are here. And I only have 2 words. Thank you. Keeping a child in a leading private school like ourselves is not easy. It requires the financial commitment that you've been making for many, many years. Here at the Rhodes Park Schools Group, one of the things we do in order to keep our business afloat is that we like to be very open and upfront about Zintuzan drama. So we don't pretend that it's not a private school. We don't pretend that resources are going to be magically made from nowhere. We're always upfront, always showing you what can we do for you, the discounts, the late payment fees, all that sort of thing. And we believe that it's a kind of a culture that we'd like to bring more and more into Zambia when we realize that things cost what they cost. So for all of the years that you have been supporting us, I would like to give you guys a round of applause. Thank you. The other organization that I'd really want to give a thanks for to my first opportunity to do so is to our PTA at Rhodes Park School. This ground we are sitting on here now, is actually brought to us courtesy of the PTA. It belongs to Northmead schools, the schools behind Ministry of Education. And a long time ago, we embarked on a project to renovate it and be able to produce a sports field here and bring it up to scratch. That worked out very well. And now, over the last couple of years, our latest project has been to build the sports courts, which are on the right here. I'm sure many of you Rhodes Park learners have been to do your sports facilities there. And that is a state-of-the-art, wonderful sports facility that the PTA was able to finance and to push, especially our chair, Mr. Siazilo. It was your passion and your project, and we're very grateful for that. Every year when we come here, we ask one particular distinguished person in society to come here and grace us with her words. This year we've chosen someone who is very hard to describe, but someone who I've known for a very long time. One of the reasons her and her twin sister are special to me is that we share a birthday. The best day in the world, eh? So we've always been talking about that over the years. Can you still hear me? Okay. We've always been talking about that over the years. She's done so many things for our country in so many ways, and we thought it befitting that this year we'd like to be joined by Miss Mulenga Kapwepwe. Please join us on stage, madam.
So to the Folotiyas, you have carried on the legacy of your parents, and you have done a great job. On behalf of this country, thank you very much. To the teachers, I think people tend to admire rocket scientists and, I don't know, nuclear physicists and people like that. But for me, I think one of the greatest professions, one of the noblest professions on this planet is being a teacher. And to the teachers, I say again, thank you. Because the responsibility of shaping a mind or informing a mind is one of the greatest that humanity has been given. And when you take up that responsibility and you do it diligently, you are doing the greatest service to humanity and to individual human beings. So thank you very much to the teachers. To the parents, it is no easy task to raise a child and to provide for that child and to give that child the best that you can. And I know all of you, the evidence is here that you have done the best for these children. Your support and your vigilance in creating young men and women who are now ready to go on to the next phase of their lives is indeed a milestone, not only in their lives, but in yours too. So thank you so much, because it is families that make nations, and you are at the forefront of making this nation by raising the best that you can. So thank you very much to the parents, and well done. To class of 2024, I want to talk to you about something that affects and will affect each and every one of you every single day as you go forward from today. I want to talk to you about the power of choice. The choice the choices that you make. You have the power. I can see you're all looking really beautiful, really handsome. A lot of choices went into the way you wanted to look today, right? Yes. And I'm sure you are very fussy about that tie and that jacket and that dress and those eyelashes and those nails. You made choices about what you are going to look like today. Because you and every other human being has the power of choice. So the reality is, the choices that you made this morning resulted in what you're looking like now. And people have been telling you, you look beautiful, you look gorgeous, because you made the choices to look gorgeous and beautiful. In life, every choice takes you and brings you closer to the success or the vision that you have. To the success or failure, it is all lying in the choice that you make. And the power of choice lies in your hands. Just as it did this morning, just as it did when you chose to wear what you are wearing today. Now, more than ever, you young people are facing a world overflowing with choices. Technology has opened up new opportunities and also new distractions. There's social media, there's education paths, you have to choose all those things. You have to choose the relationships you get into. And everywhere you look, you're confronted with choices that have the potential to shape your life. I think the old timers in this room will remember that we only, when we were growing up, we had one channel on TV, right? Didn't have much choice. We just knew that it's going to be Jerry and, whoever, and then it will be, Star Trek. We had no choices. We had one channel. You have millions of choices. And while this abundance of choice can be very liberating, it can also be overwhelming and distracting. The challenge for you as you go ahead lies in recognizing which choices lead you toward your goals and which ones steer you away. Please remember that not every opportunity that comes your way is worth your time, and not every distraction is as harmless as it seems. The choices you make today will set you on the path to success or lead you down a road of regret or failure. The good news is that every choice, no matter how small, is an opportunity. And please see every choice you make as an opportunity. You have the power to choose. You have the power to choose to be disciplined or to be lazy. You have the power to focus or to be distracted. You have the power to choose healthy and make healthy choices over harmful habits. Each choice from now on is a stepping stone, either toward the way of life you want or away from it. Success is built entirely from choices. And choosing and making those choices and committing to them is what will get you the success or the failure. Please remember also that every choice you make is a vote for your future, for the person you want to become, for the professional you want to be, or the business you want to build. So let me alert you to the fact that it's not always easy to make the right choice when you are so flooded with information, you're flooded with so many choices that not all of them are good for you. But I think a previous speaker to me said, focus is the number one key when you want to make good choices. Remember, it's not about perfect choices every time. It's about making better choices over time. So my words to you is that before you make any choice as you go out into the world, before you make any choice, ask yourself a question. Does this choice take me closer to who I want to be? Does this choice take me closer to where I want to be? If the answer is no, anytime you ask yourself these questions, it's probably not the right choice. So, navigate the road ahead of you, and as you navigate the road ahead of you, choose wisely. Stay focused, and never underestimate the power of the choices you make, because those choices are entirely in your hands. They are the foundation of the success you'll experience tomorrow. To the class of 2024, I wish you all the best choices. I wish you all the best in everything that you desire as you go forward. It will not be an easy road, but I emphasize you and your choices will make that road lead you or mislead you to the choices, to the goals that you want to achieve. So congratulations for achieving this. You have obviously made good choices for you to come and arrive at this place. Continue to make good choices that will take you higher and higher and make you a better and better person so that you become the best that you can be. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boys and girls, we hope you have benefited from the speeches that have been delivered this afternoon. Like the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And this is the village, boys and girls. We hope you have picked 1 or 2 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guest of honor spoke about choices. Now, these children are here because one parent somewhere made a wise choice. They chose to bring their child to Rhodes Park School. We'll start the show with 12 Blue. A big hand for them, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let me spot you. I can see people who are not clapping. This is the part where you cheer for them. The last part was from home. We are now going to have 12 Yellow to give us their skills.
change story kuma tata. Bukira machamu eri building kwete wanu jara think shepo zingire. Before shell mufire na rishira pon intense koro shonze shingire. Kaya kutopu mwana fike karanga wa plastic patana.
Chiringa nyona indo kashala munai. Na wapono lubiro na wapashilai. Chilai.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you to the parents. Thank you for the support. We are now going to have children from Ngwerere, Ashford Academy.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Come on with the boss. Come on with. Come on with the boss. Come on with. Come on with the boss. 4-3-3 on est monté. Mouf, on va vous tuer. Un dans ta on met des dents. Je suis pas motivé sur le ballon. Les petits cochers pour t'embrouiller. Moubonjo sur le côté. Les défenseurs sont fatigués. Aboubaka dans la surface. Un dans ta. Un dans ta comme elle. On va que vous t'en comme elle. Who's there? Who's there? Bundere, 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 bum bum bundere, bundere, bum 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 bum. Zumba, zoom, bum, zumba, zoom, bum, zumba, zumba.
J'ouvre le capot, je regarde le moteur. Ça c'est pas sèche.
On va à Gaboy pour mettre le carburant.
Maman Winnie, il faut mettre. Chacun dit il faut mettre. Sarkozy PJ, il faut mettre. Broly et Sefa, il faut mettre. Maître Koboyo, il faut mettre. Tu m'as jeté la voiture, non? Quand ça garage, c'est toi qui arrange. Quand ça lavage, c'est toi qui paye. Mais
big hand, ladies and gentlemen, a very big hand. 12 Reds. A big hand to 12 Reds.
I go do my best to make all of you nervous. Just got money for my set. I don't hit that set. I can put together a recession. You want cake, cause I be jump fence. Ozeba, 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 Ozeba. Me Italo, me Italo, me Italo, Italo, Italo. They want to banga, give them back to back, boss of the medulla. Tell her your favorite that ask you to ask them who's their daddy. H.I.M. I'm that nigga, I'm that nigga, I'm that figure. Had the best of it, the only thing with me, they happy that you keep you. With a nigga, so that's when you told me you come from, make you for a pity.
Now, we are going to have a speech from each of the classes. So we'll start with 12 Blue. We'll have Ashika Ramu as their class representative.
Esteemed guests of honor, head of school, invited guests, and all my fellow schoolmates. It is a privilege to represent the class of 12 Blue in front of you all today. I remember watching everybody dress up and go for graduation and think to myself that that's going to be me someday. And it's truly unbelievable that that day has come so soon. I would like to thank Mr. Kamuchungu, Mrs. Mwene, our HOD, Mrs. Shengamo, and our class teacher, Mr. Hamalangu, for supporting us throughout this tremendous journey. Also not forgetting our co-class teacher, Mr. Kachama, for being there in absence of our class teacher. I'm sure all of us would like to express gratitude to our parents for providing us with the opportunity to be here today. So please, let's clap for our parents. Thank you. The memories we share as 12 Blue are truly some of the best. Whether it be the time we all got stuck in Chirundu or our great trip to Namibia, there's not a day that passes by when the boys in class aren't doing something crazy and it brings us all to laughter. It is still shocking to me that we all just decided to add Mr. Chinyanindi's catchphrase, yo, to our daily vocabulary. We could continue with all the memories that we have created with this class, but that certainly would take up a long time. So we would like to finalize by saying we wish everyone the best of luck in their future, and we hope to hear everyone's achievements as we make our own. Special thank you to Mr. Hamlangu for being the best class teacher, and hey, we will come visit you in your farm as a class of 12 Blue 2024 in 10 years. So congratulations, class of 24, and thank you for all the memories you have given us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashika Ramu. Okay, we can have 12 reds. Yadanga Nyasulu. A big hand.
Good afternoon to the guests of honor, teachers, parents, heads of school present. Thank you for all being here to witness the graduation of the class of 2024. Wow, we are finally here. The end of our high school journey. We have finally reached the line. It's been a ride, hasn't it? When we thought the days would not end, and when we wished the days would last a little longer, all those memories made have led up to this day. Before I begin, I would like to give a big shout out to our class teacher, Mrs. Mukombwe. Now let me tell you a little something about Mrs. Mukombwe. She has this thing where she acts as though even when we're gone, she won't miss us. She pretends and puts on a face and makes it seem like when we go, she won't remember us. But we know that when the day comes next year and the class is just a little bit quieter, you remember the times you had to tell Minda to stop eating in class? The times you had to tell Boaz to put on his necktie? The times you would chase Nash up and down? We thank you, though, for doing all of that, because it has indeed led us to this day. And let's not forget Mr. Muchindu. Our beginning with Mr. Muchindu was rocky, to say the least. For some reason, we just couldn't get along. But honestly, as I stand here today, I think I speak for everyone in my class that we have grown to love the passionate teaching style and the love that Mr. Muchindu brings into the teaching of biology. Usually in class, we would ask Mr. Muchindu a question. Why didn't you study medicine? With your vast knowledge of the sciences and your brilliance in biology, you could have been a great doctor. But finally, we have come to realize that the passion in which Mr. Muchindu teaches with has only driven him to make learning quite the adventure for me and my classmates and everyone else who he taught. And for this, we are eternally grateful. Let me not forget all the other teachers who we've passed through for their unwavering support, their perseverance in teaching us even if it was difficult, and all the times they had to talk to us and give us lectures and tell us about the future. We thank you. We thank you for everything you have done for us. But the journey is not completely over. We have one last battle, my classmates and my fellow graduates. In November, we will be sitting for our final exams. And with hard work and dedication, we will succeed. Even though we go outside, wherever we may reach, as far as we may go, we will always remember this place and the experiences we've had. And for this, I thank everyone who has been there along the way. Even though we will not say it aloud and may not speak on it, we will miss everyone, and I mean everyone. We will maintain a stance that Mrs. Mukombwe has taken and pretend as though it doesn't really affect us. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Next up, we are going to have Wanamiti. After Wanamiti, we are going to have Sungani from Ashford, and then 12 Yellow with Langila, in that order.
Good afternoon, dear parents, teachers, and my fellow glamorous students. This year's 12 Green class has had quite a journey. In the 10th grade, we barely interacted with each other. But now we've grown into a real family with bonds that will supersede the gates of Rhodes Park. I hope as all of us go our own separate ways, we don't depart from what we've learned and that our bond can stay just as strong. Proverbs 22 verse 6 teaches us that we learn to shape, that everything we learn is to shape us into the fine gentlemen and women I can see forming in front of me. I'm so thankful that we can celebrate today with Mr. Dambeji's lessons still woven into our hearts, while we also carry Tente's loving memory on all of our shoulders. May their souls continue to rest in eternal peace. This graduation wouldn't be what it is without honoring their memory. The countless memories we've shared with all the staff and students here won't be forgotten. We can't forget the hours spent trying to retrieve a bag from the science lab roof after it was thrown by some teacher. We thank Mr. Njovu, Mrs. Munkombwe, and Mrs. Wamunima for raising these future leaders. It was an honor being around the contagious laughter that Mwela, Tisa, Tandiwe, and Shawit would share every morning. The countless, endless debates that we would have as a class, the many mornings the boys would debate about football. Laughs and lessons would be shared throughout our time at Rhodes Park, and I'd like to acknowledge every teacher, both old and new, for showing us compassion, dedication, and teaching us their ways. Faces we've seen for the past 3 years, and for others, even more, will no longer be part of our daily routine. It's part of growing up, which we've done. As we continue on our separate journeys in life, we continue to thank the Lord for bringing us here today for our official goodbye to school. Thank you to all the heads and the teachers that managed us for this long. And lastly, thank you for my fellow students for making it this far.
A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have the next student, Salimu from Ashford.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sungani Mutale Salimu, aka Manager. Today, my suit is not sky blue. My suit is baby blue. Baby blue is not my favorite color. Baby blue might be your favorite color. What I mean by this is that everybody in this room may not always get what they want, but they should be able to adapt to what's there and use the colors of what's around them to paint their future. Just a month ago, before Manager came about, I was AKA Foolish Boy by our lovely Mrs. Mwene. She called me Foolish Boy in Namibia on our marvelous trip because I passed a silly comment. But it's quite ironic how the Foolish Boy is giving a speech today. If I had the opportunity to change my name, my nicknames that I get called, I wouldn't be the Foolish Boy. I'd call myself Mr. Folotiya the second. Anyway, I digress. As they say, these nicknames were given, don't just start from nowhere. There's no smoke without fire. As much as we're given these names that we like or we may not like, we should be able to adapt, because at the end of the day, we may not even realize the qualities we possess. As I stand here today, I realize that my little community over there did not just meet in grade 10, 11, or grade 12. My community from Guerrero started way back in grade 1, 2, 3, all the way up to grade 8. These faces that you see are not strange faces. We've known each other all our lives. And I remember not the first time I cried, neither the last time I cried, but once I cried in grade 3 blue. And the boy who comforted me is seated right there, who I'll write my exams with next month. The class of 24, Ashford Academy, would like to give its gratitude to our lovely headmaster, Mr. Masona, our deputy headmaster, Mr. Mufuzi, and the entire Rhodes Park group of schools for the unwavering support that they have granted us over these years. I will not mention the other schools where we came from because they do not pay me for advertisement or sponsorship, but I'll move on. In these years that we've been at Rhodes Park, Ashford, or Woodford, we've seen a lot, and we've learned a lot more. Every setback has taught us resilience. Every challenge has been an opportunity for growth. Progress is not always linear, but it's possible that if we keep moving forward, we'll get what we achieve. We'll get what we want to achieve. I'll tell you a little something about a Black Swan event. A Black Swan event is a rare event that will just mess up your life. It's basically a tragic event that happens, but it's up to you to see how you're going to manage that Black Swan event and how you're going to grow from it. Today isn't just about celebrating what we've learned, it's about recognizing what we still don't know. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Let us remember that as we sit here today, let us not eat away the knowledge, because in a month it's going to eat us away. But let us remember that in everything we do, let us not be alone. In everything we do, always have someone. You might never know where they're going to lead you. Once more, thank you to the Rhodes Park group of schools. Manager out. Thank you.
Okay, we'll have last but not the least, Langila.
Good afternoon, everyone. Teachers, parents, and my fellow graduates. Today marks the day we've all been waiting for. But let's be honest, some of us barely made it, especially surviving the endless tests, the CAs, the exams throughout the year. Through all these moments, funny, chaotic, and unforgettable, we've grown so much closer as a class. We've built friendships and memories that will last us a lifetime. It's been incredible, and we couldn't have done it without the support of our amazing teachers. Please, let's give our teachers a hand. Now, just to ring a little bells and bring back some memories. 12 yellow, who remembers in grade 11 when all of a sudden food started going missing just before break time? And, and the funny thing is that the bandit had so much sympathy that sometimes they would leave you half the drink and, feel a little sympathy. And who doesn't remember Lusungu's amazing ice addiction and how halfway into the period she started munching on ice and would have to tell her, stop that. or how Sebastian is always so relaxed. The guy is practically a walking vacation. A shout out to Mr. Chilufia, our old PE teacher. The man would literally make us run in uniforms, no matter who you are. Even if you were the child of the president, you'd run in your uniform countless laps. To all our subject teachers, thank you for being more than just teachers. You were mentors and friends. To our class teachers, Mr. Kamanga and Mr. Sikazui, we owe you a special thank you for guiding us through the years with patience and wisdom. You will always be there to lend us an ear. And finally, to our parents, let's be real. With all the school fees you have paid, you could have gone on a dream vacation, bought something less stressful, but you decided to invest in us. And for that, we will forever be so grateful. As we move forward, let's remember, hard work pays off. Our failures don't define us. How we rise after them does. The teamwork, friendships, and determination we've built here will carry us throughout life's next challenges. Thank you, and here's to the future.
Thank you so much for those beautiful speeches. Please allow me to welcome our head of department in charge of the grade 12 stream, Mrs. Abes Shengamo. A round of applause for Mrs. Shengamo.
The guest of honor, head teachers present, our chief academic officer, dear teachers, dear parents, boys and girls. This is the day we were waiting for. The emotions are just there. I've been with these children from grade 8 to date, so imagine how I'm feeling right now. So I'd like to welcome you to this momentous occasion. It is an honor to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the hard work, the perseverance, and success of this incredible graduating class of 2024. To our graduates, today marks the culmination of years of dedication, commitment, and sacrifice. The journey you have undertaken was not always easy. I know that for sure. But you have risen to the challenges and emerged victorious. You have proven yourselves capable of hard work, critical thinking, and innovation. You have developed skills that will not only serve you well in your careers, but also help shape the future of our society, boys and girls. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the teachers who have supported you along this path. They have challenged you, inspired you, and guided you. And their commitment to your success has been unwavering. Thank you, dear teachers. A round of applause for your teachers. The knowledge you have gained and the wisdom imparted by your teachers will be a lifelong resource. Our pride lies in seeing you excel in life. We want you to come back and say, Mrs. Shengamo, I'm now in my 4th year. I'll be looking forward to that. To the families and friends of our graduates, thank you. Your support has been a crucial part of this journey. You have stood by them through long nights of studying, moments of doubt, and the challenges they faced. Today, your pride and joy mirror our own as we celebrate their achievements. Always remember that your job is 24/7, 365 days. Whether you like it or not, these young ones need you more than ever. They need you most to offer guidance and direction For what an adult sees while seated, a child cannot see while standing. My dear graduates, as you leave this institution and step into the world, remember that education is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. The certificate you're receiving today represents not only the hard work you have done, but also the doors it will open for you. However, the most important lessons are those that extend beyond the classroom. The ability to adapt, to question, to lead, and to serve others. You are the next generation of leaders, innovators, and thinkers. Your potential is limitless, and the world is in need of your talents, ideas, and energy. I always say you are young and fresh from the farm. I have every confidence that you will continue to make us proud, not just by what you achieve, but by how you choose to make a positive impact in your communities and around the world. As you walk across this stage today, remember to thank those who helped you along the way, and take a moment to reflect on your own journey, the challenges you've overcome, the friendships you've made, and the person you have become, most of all. In conclusion, I leave you with this. I'd like you to pay attention. The future belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams. Stay curious, stay resilient, and continue to strive for excellence in all you do. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. You have earned this moment, and we celebrate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for paying attention.
Up next, we are going to have our grade 8 students joining us. They have a beautiful poem.
Good afternoon. The place looks a bit scary, trust me. But I'm not in grade 8. She introduced the grade 8 on stage, but I'm not in grade 8. I'm actually a teacher. So I could see that everybody else is looking at grade 8. I'm a teacher, by the way. Thank you. I really wanted that to calm my nerves. So right on stage, we have a group of young girls that call themselves the Melody Sisters. And they have been giving us a bit of poems here and there. So today they have come with another poem, and this poem goes to everyone that is in here. It touches in many sectors of life. It touches the graduates, I would call them almost the school leavers, the candidates for the exam, and also talks to the parents, and also appreciates specifically the teachers. Now, poetry would be better appreciated if you will listen to each and every little word that will come from them. They will not hold any mic, and so that would really mean that we need to pay particular attention. Otherwise, poem really is The Affectionate Gardener. That's the title, The Affectionate Gardener. And it simply talks about Rhodes Park itself as being a garden. And then there is this gardener, or the gardener, if I can say it like that, who are the teachers. So the teachers, you have been appreciated much more in this poem because you are the affectionate gardeners that have nurtured and taken care of the students from the word go up to where they are. And then it later on talks about you as graduates, do not forget your roots as you leave. Many have come, others are ministers, and others are out of this world, but none of them probably has come back to appreciate. They have all gone away and disappeared like fog when the sun is coming out. So do not be like that. Appreciate where you're coming from. And that's where the poem really directs.
understand that my understanding needs to be understood. Ladies and gentlemen, invited dignitaries, we, the Melody Sisters, bring you another piece of art. A song, a lullaby, a drum beat, a poem written and directed by him only, Ankosima, the black poet, or better still, an instrument of peace. Sit back, relax, as we take you into yet another poetic mileage.
So beautiful was your love, so pretty like a dove, so sweet from above,
so warm like a glove, from a single-celled organism called a zygote, smaller than the seed of a carrot. You nurtured them and encouraged them to become pilots. You wanted the best from them and never to live like harlots.
Guided them on the do's and don'ts of life. Showed them how to punctuate an essay and solve equations, Mr. Mwale.
Abandoned your beds before the sun kissed the skies. Washed, ironed, cooked, and perfectly clean to shame the flies.
Taught them the way things are done. Always stood up for the truth, like real men.
Not to steal, but have the zeal of being real. Even when there was no tutorial, we've learned to chew. Patience paid every bill. Fought for the weak even in the darkness. Faced life's challenges and never got bruised. Be humble, don't stumble, never mumble. Thou shalt not find yourself in trouble. Never insult, pathetic would be the result. These were your sweet words, RPS teachers, that still sink deep down in our hearts like 1,000 swords.
As I strode through the thick woods, a slowly moving chameleon grasped my attention. As it slowly reached for the tree's peak, looking so sick and weak, and all of a sudden, it fell and died.
Your love is indescribable, so very incredible. Only when I saw its offspring did I realize that a chameleon's life begins with a mother's death. RPS teachers, how warm is your love? How magnificent is your care?
But humanity is ungrateful. Humanity is such an ingrate. Humanity will continually and perpetually be ungrateful forever. Where are those who grew up under RPS's roof? Those she protected from every roof. Those who her heart considered so dear. Those whose thought of losing birth fear. Those she nurtured and educated. Where are they?
Like a butterfly sucking nectar from a flower with its mouth, so did they suck her good health. And when they were able to stand on their 2 feet, they disappeared like fog at the appearance of an African breaking dawn. Where are those that grew up under her roof? Those she protected from every wolf. Those her heart considered so dear. Those whose thought of losing breast fear. Those she kept near. Where are those in RPS nurtured and educated? Where are they? So fantastic and divine. So patient and kind. Everlasting and never fails. Now I understand why metal is purified by fire. It's the only way of reaching the purifier's desire. Tears may dry, years may fly, friends may say bye, death may try, but your love and deep memories they will never forget. Your affectionate RPS teachers, we salute you. Our love for you is too deep to be expressed, too strong to be compressed, too beautiful to be oppressed, too much to be described, defined, illustrated, or even elaborated by a poem written and elaborated by Uncle.
Up next, we are going to invite the head girl, Shazia.
Heads of school, dear parents, esteemed guests, guests of honor, and our fellow graduates, good afternoon. I don't know what to say. I've come here without a paper, without anything written, but I believe sometimes the best speeches come from the heart. So I'm here to speak what's in my heart. I'm here to give a vote of thanks. My journey in Rhodes Park began 3 years ago when I entered these gates. And ever since, Rhodes Park has become my family, my friends, and everything. Rhodes Park has impacted me in ways I cannot even imagine. The gowns that we're seeing and the graduation hats we're all wearing is a dream for some people. Yet some of us that are here do not understand the bigger picture and the reality of the situation. For some, it's a dream, and for us, we're living that dream. So before I begin, I'd like to thank God, the most merciful and the most immaculate, for giving us this privilege of attending this occasion amongst the people we love and who they love us too. So thank you to God for this occasion, and thank you to the teachers who have spent every single day from 7 a.m. to God knows 17, imparting knowledge, instilling morals, and imbibing us with all sorts of wisdom. It would be quite concerning if Mr. Muchindu would be late. Don't you agree? If he would be 1 minute late, if he would never come, it would be a miracle. Mr. Muchindu, your resilience, your brilliance, and your insistence with biology is unforgettable. There are many other teachers that have made memories beyond our imagination. It's, for example, how Siddiq's hair was never the right size according to Mr. Mukwekwe, or how there'd be people who would come at 8:50 every day and it would be called, 7:10. I guess we all know who that is. I don't need to mention names. But as we're concluding, I'd like to thank all members of staff of Rhodes Park for giving us this amazing platform for learning and beyond learning as well. I'd like to quote, as Rhodes Park is all about celebrating diversity, I'd like to quote a chapter in the Holy Quran that says, "Surely with hardship comes ease." Fellow graduates, this is not the end. We're still writing exams, so it's either going to be one day or day one. As one of my classmates normally said, there's always going to be time. It's enough time to change that B to an A and that A to an A star. So don't give up. Work hard so that you can enjoy the fruits of success later. Make your parents proud and make that money that they paid here worth it. To the heads of school, thank you so much. To the parents, thank you for your unwavering support and dedication. And our fellow graduates for giving us this opportunity to spend each and every day of the week. 5 times is not a lot. It's like we visit home and we stay at school. So everyone, thank you so much. May God bless you and help us in our final upcoming exam so that we can make this day a success and make this worth it. Thank you.
We are now moving to the awarding of certificates.
May we have Tapiwa Margaret Chinokolo.
A round of applause, a round of applause, a round of applause. Please come closer. Come closer. Ashford Academy, please come closer. Let us encourage the children. Let us encourage our graduates. Please let us encourage them.
May we have Daddy Som Katanga.
A round of applause, a round of applause.
Samuel Mubukwani. Chishi Mutangama. May we have Sipo Ndrovu. Elisha Ngosa. May we have the manager, Sungan Salim. May we have Peter Chungu, Zambo. May we have Chimwemwe Daka. Dabuta.
12 blue. Bahati Zawadi. Shazia Bukali, Akriti Koreja, David Joel, Kabimba Tapewanso, Lumba Benjamin, Makuru Sivath, Dominic Mazarura, Mega Media, Mugesan Sidik, Mwinga Luzialo, Morris Ngubu, Dilani Habi, Shruti Padma Kumar, Kripa, Ashika Ramu, Siddhartha Roy, Peace Sano, Akash Shinde, Sansia Suarez, Vince Cow, Nimisha Twari, Chipo Jello, Amaika Siapoaya, Adriana Peters, Tinashe Belem, Adapa Shodas, okay. Stevano McGrath, Mega Media,
Donata Sibutu, Daniel Nyika, Michael Nyangu, Kesha Njere, Michael Ngandu, Munsanda Muyaba, Sangulukani Musukwa, Tandiwe Mkwekwe, Deborah Mugala, Kondwani Msoni, Wana Miti, Mwela Majata. Shewit Kapalasa. Natali Karikeka. Chisha Banda. Mutale Waria. Carlos Jere. Maparo Chanda. Ulaya Keynes Mukala Finba. Chanda Francis Chisanga. Lastly, Lulu Tondolo from 12th grade.
Red, please come close.
Chengelos Chombo. Siakalima Christina. Nkanduke Pauline. Mate Phyllis. Mwanza Esther. Ilunga Margaret. Sivajene Jolwe. Nyasulu Yadanga. Shiwemba Mwema. Saileti Nash. Mailaminda. Linyama Ilubala. Kasililika Boaz. Kapoko. Tatenda. Tatenda Kapoko. Chilambuka Halu. Lastly, from 12 green, Tondololulu.
Yellow. Kunda Chawanzi. Mosa Kapembwa. Kosinati Jere. Yafet Goitom. Lusungu Chirwa, Brianna Mofaseki, Christo Besa, Imran Nayami, Muhammad Ramadani, Luyando Mazua, Sebastian Kapata, Chisha Kabwe, Mokwena Daka, Tehila Piri, Temwani Zimba, Tumelo Wamulume, Nataizia Sinkala, Kalunga Sichula, Dennis Chombo, Efren Chivula, Langela Mwembeshi, Tokozile Mwanza, our head boy Frank Mulenga, Christopher Mulenga, Luyando Mazua, Luyando Mazua, Chatoa Lungu, na Makao Kutoha, Chandiwe Nkunika, Inonge Linyama, Mokwena Daka,
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support.